big opportunity tonight, in my opinion. I don't think that was them at their best. It very much reminded me of the Bruges game, the 1-0 game where they didn't really create anything much going forward. Yeah, they had one or two half opportunities, but very one-dimensional, really tried to go forward really early. And it wasn't quite working. I think when Villa play at their best, it's when they play through the lines and they get the likes of Rodgers and Ramsey and people like that on the ball, but just didn't quite happen for them tonight.
Yeah, it didn't happen this evening, and it did happen for Monaco very early as well. And it was a goal after just 8 minutes from the defender, actually, Singo, and this ended up being the difference.
Yeah, first contact was made, and then the follow-up there by Singo, who was outstanding at both ends of the pitch tonight. Again, so many times throughout this season.
Yeah, I mean, they'll be disappointed with that, losing it from a set play. I know how hard they work on it with Aston McPhee. They really kind of go into the set pieces because they know how much can make a difference. So to lose one from there, and you're right, Martinez saves them week in, week out. So we'll maybe let him away with that one.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, well, let him get away with it on this occasion. But, you did say, Julian, they did try to play very direct in that first half. Perhaps it wasn't at their creative best. But was that how they saw it that's the only way to go against this Monaco side?
Well, maybe not the only way, but the best opportunity, because I think we touched on it before the game and highlighting the Arsenal areas that they exposed, and it was very direct. Jesus got in there a number of times, and obviously Monaco learnt from that experience as well and nullified that threat, and they matched the runs and the pace and the strength and the direct play, and they had to be very precise with that approach, and it just didn't quite work.
Yeah, I mean, I think you can become very predictable when you play that way. Sometimes if you just play one, like this one, if you play one or two passes just before, then you can get in behind them. You cause the defence something else to think about there. That's a great opportunity. It's a brilliant save, to be fair, but probably their best opportunity. There again, you just see a quick 1-2, then you're in behind. I think that's what Unai Emery wanted to play like, but maybe the players took it literally and tried to get it forward really quick, and then that's when the Monaco defence just dropped, read it, and mopped up.
Disconnect then between the instructions and the players on the pitch, do you think, or it just didn't work
I think in general, I think coaches now give instructions, but then all of a sudden, when you get out there, you're trying to implement what you've been told, but there also needs to be a game understanding and think this isn't working, so can we adapt it?
Yeah, and it just didn't work for them tonight, did it? So that was a full-time result then from out there in Monaco. Aston Villa losing by 1-0. Atalanta, meanwhile, beat Sturm Graz by 4-0. They move up to third in the table, 5-0 in the end, excuse me. They started off the day in 13th. They're now up to fourth in the table. Plenty more games coming up for you this evening in those 8 o'clock kickoffs here on TNT Sports 1. Our focus is going to be Benfica against Barcelona, but Atletico Madrid, Juventus and Borussia Dortmund among the sides, all in action. Okay, plenty more reaction to the Villa game then still to come, but as I say, next we'll be turning our attention to Lisbon as Benfica and Barcelona do battle.
Good evening, bonsoir. I think we are being very motivated playing Champions League because the club a long time didn't play, and Europe as well, always something for me is very special, and I am transmitting the play as well, trying to feel it, everybody, to play Europe last year, this year, and we want to compete, trying to be a protagonist in this competition. And we have the very huge opportunity arriving here to play the day 7 with 13 points. I think we'll need 3 or 4 points more to get the top 8. But now, of course, our target is try to play in the top 8. Tomorrow is the key. Firstly, because Monaco, they have as well this opportunity in case they are winning us. They can get 16 points, and with 16 points, maybe, not sure, but maybe could be as well in the top 8. I think maybe 17 is the point the team will need, but even with 16. And our opportunity and our objective is try to get not 16, try to get 19 points. Because with 19 points, of course, it's sure we will be there. But how we are playing this competition is the most important. Trying to enjoy each moment, trying to focus each match, trying to show our capacity, how we can face in this competition against the better teams in the world. Tomorrow, Monaco is one of the teams as well, experienced in Europe. Last year, second in the French league. This year, fourth. Here I play sometimes and it's very difficult. They have very good players. And really, I think for all Aston Villa supporters is again one day to try to share together our feelings for this competition. Thank you.
David.
Good evening, Unai. First of all, I wanted to ask you how important it is to finish in the top 8 because you don't want 2 extra games in February in the playoffs with the tight schedule and the FA Cup game coming up. And also I wanted to ask you about tomorrow's going to be a difficult game. We have to remember that Monaco, their next game is Inter Milan away, so they're going to be really up for tomorrow's game, which is a must-win for them maybe. So it's going to be a difficult game, isn't it?
Yes, of course, very difficult. And we won. I am Bayern Munich at home. We won Leipzig away. And we lost Bruges. This competition. It's very difficult, everything. And we have to be focused 100%, respecting them. Of course, because they have very good structure, tactically with their coach, and very good players. Young players and very potential young players. And to get the top 8, of course, is very important because we are playing less matches. But in case we will play as well, it's an opportunity to try to build our team, trying to be as best competitive way we have to. And Champions League is against the best team in the world. Tomorrow is one French, very experienced club. And we are in this competition for everything. Of course, we are no favorite.
Business once more on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. So deflection, and it will be a throw-in. Well, what can they do to stop him running at them? Romeo Lavia. And there it is, the half-time whistle. So the beginning of the second half here at Stamford Bridge. Possession 1. Mudryk. Being egged on by the crowd. And a goal to re-establish their advantage. Just look at the celebrations. Palmer.